Better Archaeology takes you on an exciting adventure where you can uncover fossils, explore ancient ruins, and discover new artifacts. The mod introduces new items, tools, and an NPC archaeologist that helps uncover hidden secrets. Players can excavate and craft historical treasures, enhancing the archaeology experience already added by Minecraft. While adventuring through your world, you'll come across numerous new structures added by Better Archeology. These structures are filled with chests, mob spawns, and special blocks where you can find fossils and other useful items. Let's take a closer look at all the structures. Our first stop is the Archeologist structure, where you'll meet the Archeologist, a new villager who specializes in ancient structures. He can be found at his workstation, in forests, plains, meadows, and taigas biomes. He trades relics, collected items, and brushes. Each structure includes suspicious blocks that might drop fossil pieces, artifact shards, or other useful items. You can find ruins and buried ruins in desert biomes, which contain chests full of useful items, as well as suspicious blocks. However, be on the lookout for spawners in these ruins, block or destroy them to avoid troubles. In the desert we can also find the desert obelisk, with suspicious sand around it. In the ocean, you can discover 4 different types of structures that may contain the guardian fossil skull or body. In the jungle, you can find various structures that contain the Ocelot Fossil. These structures are well hidden, so make sure to explore thoroughly. Another location is the Jungle Temple, which features numerous rooms to explore. You can enter from above using the trapdoor, and inside you'll discover vases, chests, fossils, and other useful blocks. Be prepared though, as the temple is also equipped with spawners and unique traps that require caution. You can find the fossil chicken structure in forests, plains, meadows, and taigas. The sheep fossil appears in structures that spawn in forests, plains, meadows, and taigas. Also, the creeper fossil appears in structures that spawn in forests, plains, meadows, and taigas. The wolf fossil can be found in structures that spawn in forests and taigas. The Stonehenge appears in forests, plains, meadows, and taigas. You can find suspicious block around it. The Mesa Ruins is a bigger structure featured in this mod, appearing in the Badlands biome. It consists of a few rooms filled with vases, chests, and a wither skull. Look out, as you may also find mobs and a spawner. The Mott can be found in forests and taigas biomes. You will find suspicious blocks around it. The villager grave can be found in forests, plains, meadows, and taigas biomes. You will find vases and items inside the house, and suspicious blocks around it. The Tumulus Grassy can be found in forests, plains, meadows, and taigas biomes. You will find a couple of chests covered by trapdoors inside it, with some useful items. The Light Temple is an important structure in this mod. You can find it in taigans and plains biomes, packed with valuable things like chests, vases, and other items. While exploring, look out for a hidden room and some trapped allays that you can rescue. Search every room carefully because one of them holds the Totem of Growth. This totem is one of 4 new ones in the mod and can speed up the growth of crops when placed, making it very useful for farming and gathering food quickly. The Catacomb is the last structure we'll explore and the biggest one in the mod. It's located in taiga and jungle biomes, and to enter, you'll need to break the fences at the entrance. I suggest placing a bed and some chests before exploring the Catacomb, as you might die a few times. Inside, you'll find multiple rooms filled with valuable loot, dangerous enemies, and tricky traps that can either damage or poison you. Fossils can also be found throughout the Catacomb. Don't leave any part unexplored, as at the very end you'll find the Totem of Radiance. This special totem glows to reveal nearby entities and hurts mobs. You can also right-click it to adjust its settings, allowing it to show only mobs, only animals, or all entities around you. In addition to the Totem of Radiance and Totem of Growth, there are 2 more totems that can be found randomly in various chests throughout the structures generated by the mod: the Totem of Torrents and the Totem of Souls. The Totem of Torrents grants you the Torrent Dash ability, which lets you quickly dash across land. The Totem of Souls, on the other hand, damages your target while healing you in return. Both totems can be activated by right-clicking and have a durability of 32 uses, but you can easily repair them on a crafting table or anvil to restore their durability for continued use. While exploring the different structures, you may have picked up some new drops and items. Let's take a moment to see what they're used for. One of the new craftable items is the Rusty Bomb, which is quite simple to make. It only requires 1 gunpowder and 8 iron nuggets. After crafting it, you can throw the bomb at enemies, causing an explosion that deals damage and destroys surrounding blocks. Artifact shards can be found by breaking pots or carefully brushing through suspicious sand. Once you gather 9 of these shards, you can combine them to craft an Unidentified Artifact, which you'll need to analyze to discover its properties. This can be done at the Archeology Table. To craft an Archeology Table, you'll need 4 wood planks, a brush, and artifact shards. Once crafted, you can analyze the unidentified artifacts and receive 3 different types of identified artifacts. Finding all 3 new enchantments might require several attempts, as you could come across duplicates. The new enchantments are Tunneling, Penetrating Strike, and Soaring Winds. Tunneling, when applied to a pickaxe, allows you to break not only the block in front of you but also the block directly below it. Soaring Winds can be applied to an elytra and gives you a boost when you first start flying, making takeoffs much smoother. Penetrating Strike partially ignores the effects of protection enchantments on enemies, allowing your attacks to deal more damage through their defenses. In case you can't locate an archaeologist, you can craft the new brushes manually. To create an iron brush, use a stick, a feather, and an iron ingot. For the diamond brush, use the same recipe, but replace the iron ingot with a diamond. If you want to enhance the diamond brush to its netherite form, you'll need a smithing table. Use it with a smithing template and a netherite ingot to create the netherite brush. Each fossil skull can be worn as a helmet, and they are purely aesthetic. Here's a quick look at each one. To create a full fossil, you need to combine the skull and the body on a crafting table. Here's what each fossil does. The villager fossil can hold items and act as a display, including other fossils. The Ocelot Fossil scares away creepers. The sheep fossil will make a sound when you right-click it. The chicken fossil grants you the slow falling effect when you're close to it. The creeper fossil doesn't offer any special effects, but looks even scarier than the real creeper. The wolf fossil keeps skeletons away, similar to how the Ocelot fossil repels creepers. The guardian fossil has no particular effects, much like the creeper fossil. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on future content. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.